Ho, ho, ho. Welcome, everyone. Very special holiday episode of Acuity's Drink While You Think. I am Santa Claus. Just kidding. I am Kenji, and he is...
I'm Matthew.
The Grinch.
I'm evidently the Grinch, like the Scrooge McDuck of Acuity, evidently. This goes a long way. Kenji didn't tell me that he was doing this clearly because I would have been all on board.
Just gotta do your own thing sometimes. You gotta get going. But
this is why everybody thinks I'm the bad cop at Acuity. Because
I'm going to the Acuity holiday party. It's an ugly sweater kind of thing after this, and maybe Matthew will come, and who knows.
I don't have anything that ugly in my closet.
That's a false statement. I could certainly help you pull some things out that may not be holiday ugly, but you got some ugliness in there, my friend.
That's probably true.
All right, what do you drink? What are you drinking today?
Okay, I ran out of beer today, so I at lunch walked down to Candler Park Market, and they had 420's chocolate stout.
Oh, nice.
So that's I'm going with the chocolate stout from Sweetwater 420.
Is that one have we done that one before here? Maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. I didn't remember doing it, so it's a limited release. It says so.
Well, I was worried for a second you were going to say you didn't have anything, but
no.
Okay, you redeemed yourself. I'm going to pull up our there so we have that up and ready to go later, so we can rate our beers. Okay.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking. This is this looks kind of festive, didn't it? This is the New Belgium Accumulation. It's a white India Pale Ale. It's kind of got a little winter scene there.
That's for our friends in the Northeast that have gotten some accumulation this week.
I'm not sure. I'm never these fans of when they start doing kind of the white IPAs or different, like dark IPAs, things like that. It's kind of bizarre. But I love New Belgium. So let's see how this bad boy is, but should be good. It's festive. Well, I forgot I can pour fast since I'm not pouring one of my beers. I don't have to.
So this one is a stout with the 420 strain, which is their hemp flavor, which I'm not a fan of the hemp flavor beers. I don't know why.
Can you taste it? Like, can you taste a little bit of the?
Yeah, and I just have to say that's meant for smoking, probably not for beers. So
Matthew, not the smoker. He does not get jolly that way. It's a little bit of an interesting take on you said it's a porter or stout?
It's a stout, but with a
hempish kind of, that's a weird
stout with a hint of hemp.
Okay, we'll see if it gets better for you by the time we rate it at the end. But yeah, it's a little bit of a weird vibe. But that's a very typical
420 kind of
Sweetwater kind of thing. They were just purchased by a large Canadian cannabis company, so that seems to make sense knowing the theme and the values of those two businesses. But see how it goes. This is I actually like this white IPA. This is pretty good.
This one says tropical fruit on the inhale and coffee on the exhale.
That's kind of strange. Mine says flurries of mosaic and Amarillo hops bring soft fruit and citrus flavor, followed by a layer of bitter in our seasonally sweeted white IPA.
Man.
Yeah, it's pretty good, solid. It's white. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Cool. What do you got on tap for us, man?
Okay, so in the holiday spirit, with me playing Santa Claus, we're going to do a little game called Naughty or Nice.
Naughty or Nice. Okay. Great.
Okay. These things are all it's up to you to tell me whether these things I tell you about belong on our naughty or nice list.
Oh God. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Sure, man.
Some of them may be easy. Some of them, I don't know, maybe are a little challenging. I'll start with my first one here to kind of just get you warmed up a little bit.
Okay. Are there visual aids?
Yeah, I'll do on this one. There's a visual aid.
Okay.
Not all of them I'm going to have visual aids, but this one I will. So a Florida religious organization took in about $8.5 million in PPP loans. About a little over 3 million of it went to look like this nice family here used it to buy a pretty sweet pad or a pretty sweet house in Orlando. They ended up actually the Secret Service kind of got involved. They were kind of fleeing the States and they got pulled over with a bunch of shredded documents. They had scanners and printers in the car, all kinds of things. I don't know what you think about that one.
I'll go pure.
Nice.
I'll go naughty. Okay. Okay. I'll stick to the script. Okay. They're naughty. That's not a very hard one. Okay.
That's not a very difficult one.
That's the layup. Okay.
I'm kind of warming you up there. It is interesting. I will say though that there's a lot of like when you go out and Google PPP fraud, you know the stuff that comes up like first, like it's a ton of it's like churches and like nonprofit stuff. Like I don't know if there truly are that many more that are doing it, or like
they're just all over the place.
People expect better. We expect better of you. We assume you're going to be on the nice list, and then you go and you buy $1 million homes and flee the state and shred documents. So maybe that's the reason why. I don't know.
Yeah,
but a lot of those pop up in this. I had another one here for you.
Okay.
And this one is our good friend Rachel Fish, who spoke at AcuityCon on our panel representing Canada, joins High Rock Accounting as of yesterday. That's our friend Liz Mason's firm. They're doing CPA World Domination. If you know Liz, she talks about CPA World Domination. Our other friend Jan Hago also joined like a little bit ago. There's some CPA World Domination going on here with the High Rock team. Rachel joining up with Liz to dominate the CPA world. Naughty or nice?
I'm going to go with nice.
Nice. That is very nice.
Nice. They will cause much trouble. So, I mean, I like the move. The move's nice. The underlying impact for the space might be a little naughty. It might be, they might do some damage. That's kind of awesome.
I agree. It is nice. Like you said, it's nice. They're nice, but yeah, I tell you what, right here, these are some women who do not mess around. They can bring it. Like if you go back and you want to see some naughty, watch what on YouTube video, what Liz Mason did to me and Will Lopez years ago at one of the Zero Cons by giving us tequila shots and making us eat hot sauce on her YouTube thing. So Liz and team know how to get a little naughty. And we love that about them. But yeah, overall, very nice.
That's a nice move for sure.
It's a nice move. They're just great folks. So super, super pumped. Rachel was at Sage for a long time. She's a rock star. Obviously Liz's team. So that's a nice one. Okay. Those are good warm-ups, right?
Those are easy.
Bitcoin at 22,761 as of today.
Jesus, man.
Nice.
I have so much trouble with crypto because like I enjoy like working in it, but like I keep getting like, is it an investment? And then every time I say no, it goes up. And every time I start talking about it after that, every time I'm right, people are like, oh, it's just a dip. It's just a dip. So naughty. That's got to be a naughty move. Like people are manipulating the market. It was 17. It was 12 earlier this year. Like, come on. That's a naughty story. So
I was so intrigued to wait to hear you'd say about this. I did not know. I wasn't sure. But that's crazy.
But I don't know if this is on your list. Coinbase is doing their IPO.
Are they?
And I have to tell everybody, if you ever looked at the Coinbase fees, you want to be an owner of Coinbase, not a user of Coinbase. So that's going to be a nice IPO.
Nice if you can get in on that IPO, get some of those shares.
Yeah, if you're deciding between buying Bitcoin and buying Coinbase stock, buy Coinbase stock because you get all the fees from everybody else buying Bitcoin during this run up.
Yeah.
So
I've heard a number of people who've done the like, hey, I always wanted a Tesla, but instead I bought Tesla stock. The ones who are the happiest afterwards are the Tesla stock owners. Now, great. Yeah, there you go. Now they're fantastic cars. I would love that too. But anyway, remember that little stock tip from Matthew May.
Yeah, just invest in that 6 months. that they
Okay.
take to deliver it.
So that's a little bit naughty there on the Bitcoin. Okay. Still no, this one's a little bit of a layup, but still no news about the deductibility of the PPP expenses.
Well, we have news. The news is that it's not deductible. Like the IRS was not unclear. The question is, can these have still, I mean, we're filming at freaking 4:00 on Friday, and there's no clarity from Washington, D.C. Like, naughty exclamation point. Like, pull your head out, people. Like, this is a slam dunk. Like, this is the easy stuff. Nobody's going to ever complain. Like, get one passed. Get something passed. And it better include these expenses are not forgivable, or else are not they are deductible, because all these people planned wrong. Like, nobody understands that the money that they spent is not deductible, and they're going to owe basically a third of their PPP loan to the taxes to the government right now. It's going to be awful if they don't clean it up. Awful.
And we thought the crazy people down in Florida who were committing PPP fraud was going to be the naughtiest.
No,
I was tricky. I was deceiving everyone out there. It just got naughtier right there. So
Senate's worse.
Okay. Next one. Atlanta United, our soccer team that we love, hiring Gabriel Hines as our new coach as of today.
Oh, I didn't hear this news. I don't know anything about Gabriel Hines. You'll have to score this one.
Okay. Do you have any? Early. just Okay. I'll give you a little bit of info. He's young. He's 42, 43. That's young for old guys like us.
Where does he come out of? What league and what region?
Argentina. He's been coaching in Argentina for 2.5 years. He's a bit part of the Tata Martinez kind of lineage.
Nice.
He was a player.
I'm all nice. South America, I'm nice. I want a South American coach up and comer. That's great.
You didn't want to hear this defensive European kind of like. Okay.
No, yeah. I want 7-6 in a soccer game.
I think that's the style here. He was a defensive midfielder, I believe, played for Paris Saint-Germain, so PSG, played for Man U. Good player back in the day too. But yeah, I'm with you. The South American lineage, like that's our style. Like let's get out there and that's just. I'm excited about that one. I think that's a good get for us. That is nice.
Very nice.
Sorry to go back to this again. We're going to go back to, there's some talk about the new round of the PPP, which we're still, like Matthew said, we're waiting for, but we're hearing some early news. So how about under this new round, you can apply a second time if you've experienced significant revenue declines? Is that a naughty or nice thing?
It's nice. Anything over, I think it's right. I think it'd go to the right people. I think it's a 30% hit. If you took a 30% hit or more, you can reapply. I was even okay if they had gone as high as 50%.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what they wanted to do. So they're getting some of the collateral damage companies in that too, as well as the, I like it that you have to have a hit now as opposed to like be worried about taking a hit
right.
in the first round, right?
You got to prove it out a little bit. So you like that one. Okay, that's nice. That's a good one. Another component of that is they're talking about expanding what you can spend on toward things like PPE, so the personal protection equipment, or like better ventilation systems. Naughty or nice there?
Nice, because that's going to help the restaurants and people that were really affected, right? Like people that have to retrofit.
I think so. And I'll do a quick sidebar here. Maybe I won't say naughty, but like, do they at some point just need to say,
who cares?
Whatever's a business expense, just.
I would think. I don't know why they're doing something else, but.
It's almost like they almost overcomplicate. Like we gotta direct people to do exactly these things, right? Versus saying, hey, if you already have the economic impact and you've been hit, and your revenues are down, giving you money, and we're already trusting you to be a good entrepreneur, business person, like here, use it and just get the business going. But I guess the concern is people buy homes near Disneyland for $3.1 million. Last one on the PPP, the new PPP, another proposal. was that some of the fees that the banks get look like to me are actually going to go down a bit. They're kind of messing around with them. Naughty, nice. Do you care on?
I don't care. The banks were awful to the people that did the assistant, the agents, the agents of us out there that were helping, that we're supposed to give 1% of those fees to. So they deserve whatever they
We're
get.
We're gonna say nice on them getting, if it truly they do get a hit and get their fees reduced. We're gonna say nice because
banks are awful.
They didn't help. They didn't help us.
They are awful corporate beasts. So the human beings that work at banks are nice, but like the actual banks, how they act, they hide behind the banks generally. So
correct. Virtual holiday parties.
Oh, naughty. I mean, geez, I'm so done with virtual everything. Like, come on. I'm gonna go with naughty.
Okay.
A drink.
Yeah. The Atlanta Falcons losing their final 3 games and securing the 4th pick in the next year's draft.
Naughty. I mean, it's awful. Like I cannot root for them to lose 3 weeks in a row. Like it's just going to be awful. Like I think it's even money. I mean, it's Tampa Bay, and Kansas City. So
yeah, it could be. Yeah,
if we beat Kansas City, I'm just going to be so mad.
So really, there's nothing good you could say that coming out of this. Really, it's just, well, the next few weeks watching it happen is just going to be painful because either you lose,
painful, and then being happy that it happened is going to be painful. Like it's just awful. Like,
well, okay. Let me give you a situation. Let's get past. We're going to suffer no matter what the next 3 weeks. It's going to be suffering of some sort.
Yeah.
Let's say somehow it puts us in a position that we're able, come draft day, to trade up for Trevor Lawrence. And yeah, we give away probably a bunch of picks and we got a bunch of cap issue hits, but we get like the next quarterback for the next 10 years. Still naughty. No. Dang it. I was going to try to I needed to find a better question there to like go, what would make him think, but that's
the worst part is there's no like crazy exciting defensive end this year.
Oh yeah.
Like, coming out of college. There's no end rusher, like in the top 10 picks, like projected. They've got us picking the 4th quarterback in one of the mock drafts. We're not going to pick a quarterback.
No way. That's way down. But after Trevor and then what's the Ohio State kid?
They're talking about us picking the BYU kid. And there's no way they're picking.
There's no way. All right, we'll keep it more fun now. Well, I only got a few more. It's a quick one here. Eggnog.
Naughty.
I think people have that. They're either into it or they're not into it. You are not about eggnog.
Naughty.
It is. My son loves eggnog. And like, he just, I mean, I guess you have to be 18 or something where you're like, it's like drinking kind of sludge, right? I mean, and he leaves these glasses around all over the place and they're glazed on the inside with all the stuff. I don't mind it. Like, I can't remember who made it. Was it maybe David Powell, our buddy Powell? I think it is him, who's got an eggnog recipe that's like, you drink it and it's kind of a holiday festive thing, but like is that his? You can't tell there's any booze in it. And there's a lot in it. Like, just being really, really full on like that sludge and also like
lightheaded.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good thing. Okay. The McDonald's McRib sandwich, which just made its debut again. Naughty.
That's not me again.
When's the last time you had one?
I never got into the McRib, man.
I'm kind of the same way.
I see people right now vacuum sealing them and freezing them and all that.
What is going on with that? I'm with you too. Same thing. My son is all about it. And maybe you have to be a teenager for these things. Like anything with food is exciting to them, I guess. I don't know, but what is the deal with that? I don't understand.
It's pretty bad.
I mean, because they probably debuted when you and I were like teenagers or whatever. Were they ever a big deal then?
I don't remember. I mean, I always remember it went away for a long time, so it was a big deal when it came back. And yeah,
Well, like,
people get excited when it comes back. I
I
don't know
guess that,
why.
yeah, but it wasn't that great. Like, are you going to choose a
It's
McRib?
McDonald's, dude.
Are you
Like
going
a
to choose a McRib when you were a kid, though? Are you going to choose a McRib over a quarter pounder with cheese or a Big Mac? No.
no.
Yeah, these are proving a little bit easier than we thought. Oh, whoa! One last accounting one here for you. This is interesting.
Okay.
I was searching. I mean, we were bouncing all over the freaking place. We're talking McRib, and now I'm asking about separating audit and non-audit services into separate businesses for independence purposes, which is
Nice.
apparently something that the UK is considering doing, and they're talking about Disney to split audit out as its own entity.
Nice.
Oh, really? Okay. Why
And
is that?
I think audit firms should actually just be insurance companies. So basically, you're insuring the financials. So if any claim comes against the financials, you have to pay out, and that's how your audit fee should be determined, like an insurance premium. So if you're like if you have crazy aggressive things, you pay huge insurance premiums.
So you basically have this organization full of auditors and actuaries working side by side. You develop all the audit procedures, your fee structure, yet you're using all the actuarial guys to do tables and things like that to help on the fees and like which procedures you need. That's interesting.
Oh, you're welcome. Not an original idea. It's my favorite idea I've ever heard of to actually make the audit profession work like it's supposed to. Make them insurance companies. You have a thing, you have a claim, you go there.
Well, that's what everybody's looking for, right? Hey, if you mess it up, I need someone with some deep pockets.
Pay out. There was a fraud. Pay up.
You guys were supposed to catch it. Well, that's a whole other debate about whether you're supposed to catch it or not, fraud or not.
I'd say let's just own it. Let's tell them they have to catch it. See how audit changes then. You want to revolutionize audit? Make them insurance companies.
You don't catch it, you got to pay out over here. So interesting. I mean, I wonder if audit firms could get so good at the insurance side, they're like, yeah, we'll give you a really cheap audit. We'll kind of half-ass it and do like a very high level procedures. And they're like, I'll play the odds and just take the
totally works out the private company versus
Yeah.
public company issues.
Yeah.
Totally works them out.
You end
Acuity
up
running an audit, they'll be like, sure, here's $12. Like, show us your financials. We don't care. You know,
We're going to use your fees, all they are for a little bit of margin for us, and are going into an insurance policy,
Yeah.
in case it's. That's pretty funny. I got one left.
Okay.
My outfit here. Naughty or nice?
It's nice.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, that's way over the top. Like
You do have to go, if you're going to do it, you got to go over the top. You can't like kind of halfway do it. You got to go, you got to lean into it. I guess we're really not entirely done with naughty or nice. I mean, we'll do this and we'll pull up our ratings because we'll start with, is your beer overall, is it naughty or nice? And then we'll do the rating.
It's naughty. I got it like at a 2.75.
Woo! So this is the Sweetwater Brewing. What was the name of the one again?
It says it's the 420 strain chocolate stout. I think it's the chocolate stout at Sweetwater is supposed to be really good, which is kind of bummer.
Well, I mean when you get that kind of hemp wee kind of flavor, that's better with an IPA. That's not a great I don't know. It just seems weird to me. So they're coming in at 3.5. I don't know. That's
2.75.
Yeah,
it's really disappointing for me, and that's really low for a stout for me.
That is low. Makes me feel better because when you had my stout, you probably rated it higher.
I know I had you at like a 4.25 or something.
So mine, the accumulation. Here it is. Let's see. I don't want to be biased yet before I have it. If I see the rating, I'm gonna go very drinkable. It's a little I'm gonna go 3.5. 3.5 on this one. Let's see what comes out at. Oh, I'm getting a little below the average. Very easy drinking. 3.5. But I do like the label, very kind of festive and the whole,
nice
stuff there. kind of fun. Kind of fun. Well, it's our last episode of the year. We had, I think I didn't quite score it, but I think we probably ended up with more naughty than nice, which is probably a sign of the times.
Probably a sign of 2020. 2020 is naughty. 2021 is going to be half naughty and half nice. God, I can't wait for 2022.
2021 looks like the first half's going to be still a little bit naughty, but but I did see, we'll finish with this, that I think, was it Fauci who said he expects everyone who chooses to, which please folks choose to, who wants to be vaccinated should be by June.
That's what I was assuming.
Yeah. Anyway, that's encouraging. To me, that's very encouraging. So.
Yeah. Google, when they announced that they'd be back, like in April of last year, when they announced they'd be back this June.
Yep.
They're looking pretty smart.
Just follow those guys, I guess, right? They seem to have some data. They seem to know what's happening, don't they? It's not fair. Not fair. So, hey man, happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas. That's what you and I celebrate.
Yep.
See your thing there. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining. We look forward to catching you up next year. And actually, we'll tease it a little bit. We'll have some kind of new improvements and enhancements for next year's Drink While You Think. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if you
We're already trying to get better with the microphones. Sorry about that. We heard crap about our audio. So we're doing that. But whatever holiday you celebrate, everybody out there,
subscribe, like, and more
enjoy your
importantly,
family.
Send us some notes. Just like someone told us, they need to hear you guys better. So we actually got new microphones because we got that feedback. So give us some more feedback. But happy holidays, everyone.